The derivatives of polar functions. With the polar graph, you were given a function r with respect to theta, which may seem scary, but you can convert that r function into an x function and a y function. Remember these two easy formulas. X equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. To start with finding our first derivative, we need to plug in our r function into wherever we see an r in our x and y functions. Distribute it out, and we have an x and y functions with respect to theta. Here's a little trick. The double angle identity says that sine 2 theta is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta, and since our x function is equal to 2 sine theta cosine theta, we can turn it into sine 2 theta. This makes it a lot easier in the next step. Next, we need to derive our x and y functions and divide the y prime by the x prime to get dy over dx, our first derivative. X prime equals 2 cosine 2 theta via chain rule, and y prime equals 4 sine theta cosine theta via chain rule also. Divide our y prime by x prime, and we have our first derivative complete. Now for the second derivative. It's simple, but just remember one thing. You first derive our first derivative like normal, but then you divide that by x prime. That notation really looks like this. So when we do quotient rule, and distribute it all out, we are left with this mess of an equation. And for my sake, let's call this a. And now, to complete the second derivative, we need a over 2 cosine 2 theta r x prime. And the second derivative is complete.